Yeah, I'll see if you can come over in a bit.
Good.
On February 16th, 2016, a YouTuber known as Pasty Pickle uploaded a video in which he explained that he had been trying to capture something unusual that had been disturbing him for some time. According to him, the strange activity was first noticed by a friend only a few weeks after he moved into the house. Since then, he had repeatedly tried to record it on camera, but without any success, until now.
This window is where it happens. When you look outside, there will be times when you'll see like a figure in the room, and there'll be no one in here. And I'm gonna try and demonstrate that today. It may not work. Sometimes it doesn't. Let's see if there's no one in here, just in case this works. No one in the closet. No one. I hope we're not debunk this. All right. Alright, so like I said, it just happens to be the right circumstances or whatever. A figure can sometimes be seen outside of the window. And let's see, today... Holy shit, there's actually a figure today. I actually got it on tape, no way. Wow. Holy sh... Okay, alright. Watch, I'm gonna go open the room. This is what I'm Hey guys, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, wow. It happened. Yeah, this is like an anomaly that happens at this window.
In the beginning of the footage, he approaches his bedroom window, carefully trying to film whatever he believes has been appearing there. At first, nothing seems out of the ordinary, so he steps outside, adjusts his position, and points the camera back toward the house. That's when something finally appears. If you look closely at the upper window, a faint, human-like shape can be seen standing inside. It's extremely subtle, but distinct enough to resemble a figure lingering behind the glass. Interestingly, the uploader doesn't seem frightened. If anything, he appears more excited that he has finally managed to capture it on camera. That reaction alone is surprising, considering what the footage seems to suggest. Some viewers believe the shape could be something paranormal, as if a presence is briefly revealing itself in a place it's connected to. Others argue it may simply be a visual illusion, possibly a reflection caused by lighting, the camera angle, or something inside the room being mirrored in the window. Reddit user Chunky Metal shared a video on the Ghost subreddit, claiming it was originally recorded by a friend while he was inside his uncle's house one day. At first, the footage appears completely ordinary. Nothing seems unusual, and the scene looks calm and unremarkable. But then, without warning, something happens that completely shifts the atmosphere of the clip.
D. Front. Door. Center. Center is opened. Disarm now. Disarm now.
The front door slowly opens by itself. There's no one visibly standing in the doorway at first. The opening feels quiet and deliberate, as if something unseen is pushing it from the outside. A few moments later, a dark shadow-like figure becomes visible in the doorway. It doesn't step inside. Instead, it remains completely still, as if it is simply observing the house. If you look closely, two faint glowing white points can be seen within the darkness, resembling eyes staring inward. The figure lingers motionless for several seconds before the video abruptly ends, leaving viewers with no explanation and more questions than answers. Some people interpret the footage as a classic shadow entity, something that appears at the edge of perception, watching but never fully entering a space. Others, however, are more skeptical. The door may have been opened from outside, and the figure could simply be a person standing in low light, with the glowing eyes possibly caused by reflection, camera artifacts, or editing. Regardless of the explanation, The idea of a front door slowly opening on its own and revealing something silently standing there is unsettling enough to stick with anyone who watches it. If you're watching this anywhere near a closet right now, you might want to double check it before going to sleep tonight. This video was originally posted to TikTok by user Bundello Kermish on January 23, 2026. In it, the uploader appears to be casually recording a normal video meant to be sent to a friend. At first glance, nothing seems unusual. The setting is calm, and everything looks completely ordinary. But that changes when you focus on the closet in the background.
But yeah, it was super fun. Yeah, I'll see if you can come over in a bit. You should bring your dog. Your dog's really, really big and cute. No. Mom? Mom?
If you pay close attention, something unsettling appears in the darkness. A faint face seems to be peeking out, just enough to be visible, as if it's quietly watching from inside. It doesn't look like random shadowing or distortion. Instead, it has the rough shape and presence of a human face emerging from the dark interior of the closet. Moments like this immediately spark a disturbing thought, the possibility that someone could actually be hiding inside, unnoticed, watching silently from within. Of course, there are more grounded explanations. The clip could easily be staged, with someone deliberately hiding in the closet to create a creepy effect on camera. Lighting, angles, or compression could also be contributing to the illusion of a face where there isn't one. What makes the clip stick in people's minds, however, is how subtle it is. It's not obvious at first, but once you notice it, your attention keeps drifting back to that same dark corner, trying to figure out whether there's really something there or not. This video dates back to May 11, 2008, and was uploaded to YouTube by a user known as NickDude200. According to Nick, the footage was simply recorded while he was filming his younger sister in their father's living room. It appears to be a normal, harmless home video capturing an ordinary moment. However, something unexpected seems to have been captured in the background.
Beth,
Hello.
what are you doing? TV. What are you watching?
As his sister happily says hello to the camera, something strange can be seen outside through the window. For a brief moment, a figure appears moving past the glass. It's only visible for a couple of seconds, but the shape is distinct enough to resemble a human-like silhouette passing by outside the house. The moment is extremely quick, almost easy to miss, but once noticed, it completely changes how the clip feels. To some viewers, it looks like a figure walking just outside the home, appearing at exactly the wrong moment on camera. Others suggest a more ordinary explanation, such as reflections, lighting effects, or a person passing by outside the window that becomes distorted on video. What makes the clip unsettling is its timing. One moment everything feels completely normal, and the next, something briefly appears, and then disappears just as quickly, leaving only uncertainty behind. In November 2025, a man named Kyle Anthony posted a video to his TikTok account documenting what he described as a disturbing situation inside his home. According to Kyle, he had been hearing strange voices coming from his crawl space, which eventually pushed him to grab his phone and start recording. From the beginning of the clip, his voice sounds uneasy, hesitant, as he slowly approaches the opening while filming. At first, nothing seems to happen. The crawl space appears dark and silent, and the tension builds as he waits for any sign of movement or sound.
Fuck. I'll try again.
Then, faint but unmistakable noises begin to emerge from deep within the space. They don't sound mechanical or random. Instead, they resemble distant, muffled voices echoing from somewhere below. The sounds continue for several seconds, clear enough to notice, but too distorted to make out any words. It's easy to interpret the moment as something unsettling, as if something could be hidden beneath the house, just out of sight, producing sounds that almost resemble speech. However, there are also more practical explanations. Audio can behave strangely in confined spaces like crawl spaces, where echoes and airflow can distort outside sounds, making them seem like they originate from directly underneath the house. It's also possible that the audio was enhanced or added during editing to heighten the effect. What makes the clip particularly disturbing is the uncertainty. You can clearly hear something, but you're left questioning whether it's truly coming from inside the crawl space or if there's another explanation behind it.